The vato golf tradition, that is Curada Cincha, was brought to life one more time on August the 13th through the 16th, 2023, in the majestic but physically demanding desert setting of Tucson, Arizona. 37 brave men assembled at the breathtaking golf venue known as the Lodge at Ventana Canyon in the foothills of the Catalina Mountains to once again take on the searing summer heat and humidity of the Sonoran Desert, the beautifully landscaped fairways embraced by rugged, cactus-laden roughs, and the ridiculously fast greens that humbled most of the attendees when they took the same challenge 2 years ago. As always, the excitement and anticipation that come from undertaking a formidable sports challenge was sky high as the group arrived on Sunday afternoon for the opening ceremonies.
Welcome guys to our 2023 CURADA CINCHA. Welcome all of you. And before anything else, I would just like to ask all of you that we lost a dear friend who was here 4 years ago when we were here, George Leon. So just for a couple of seconds or so, or a few moments or so, if we could just kind of bow our heads and remember him, that he may rest in peace.
Amen. George.
Thank you. Before we go further, I would like to, on behalf of my group that put this thing together, on behalf of Chuy Reza and JT Trujillo, we would like to welcome all of you indeed again here to our 2023 CURADA CINCHA.
Well, my name is Checo, and I started this thing about 25 years ago.
He's a founder.
Really, 25 years ago. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that we could have a tournament where we would have the bishop and the devil together. Unbelievable. Now you know, okay? Hey, Julia, I want to thank you so much, Juvi, for paying recognition to George. Also, we must not forget Johnny Estrada.
Yeah, that's right, Johnny.
Johnny was incredible, especially when it came to the poems he used to write about each one and everyone. So thank you so much and enjoy yourselves, okay?
In some respects, this is not a bad day for August. Generally, it's hot, but once in a while it gets cloudy, and it might even rain. Hopefully the clouds will stay in until we're done at about 1 o'clock. Okay, everybody, today is the 14th of August, 2023. We are about to start the Red versus Blue Lowrider Cup tournament of the CURADA CINCHA, and the first two to tee off, in fact, Willie has already teed off, are Willie Diaz and Henry Martinez. Henry will now tee off and the Lowrider Cup tournament shall begin. We have Bishop Tony and Louis Pierro. This is a red team, Leo Chavez and Simon Ordonez about to tee off. Tony Reza. What? Tony Reza again? All right, so this was Tony Reza who hits it right down the middle. He is substituting for Jorge Garza, who is his partner and hasn't shown up. Third group for the red team, Joe Ayala and Ruli Reza. Hit him well. Third group for the blue team, JT Trujillo and Homer Reza about to tee off.
Here is the fourth group of the red team, Checo Reza and Chris Chavez. The fourth team of the blue team is Manny Ontiveros and Will Ordóñez. Here is the fifth team for the red team, David Salcido and Oscar Garza. Good luck. And the captain of the blue team, Juvi Celino, who is a member of the fifth group, and along with Chris Diaz. Good luck, gentlemen. Juvi Celino. All right, the sixth team for the Reds. This is Kevin Watson and Carlos Ordóñez. Good luck, gentlemen. Sixth team for the Blues, Willie Mena and Enrique Tafoya. Good luck, gentlemen. Seventh team for the Blues, we have Pablo Camacho and Hector Beltran. Best of luck to you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
The sixth team of the Reds, Robert Fierro, Lionel Nava. Good luck to you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Eighth members of the blue team, here is Nacho Chavez and Chino Labrado. Good luck to you, gentlemen. The eighth team of the red team, Martín Díaz and Héctor El Diablito López. Good luck, gentlemen. And here is the final team of the red. It's Germ Medina and Chuy Reza, the captain. Good luck, men.
And this is the last group, blue team. We have Willie Chavez, we have Arturo Sierra, and we have Frank Hernandez. Wish you luck, guys.
Frank was too fast. The lopsided results caused the red team captain to claim that the contest was rigged and stolen from them. He claimed that the blue team was stacked with young ringers and younger even talent and gave no chance to the red team. When asked about who selected the red team captain replied meekly that he alone selected his team. His claim was immediately dismissed, but nice try, Chuy.
And so the round of golf for the first day has ended. It was the Low Rider Cup competition, and now the boys have gathered in the pool area, and as you can tell, everybody is having a wonderful time. The gentleman that is in the turquoise shirt is a representative of the lodge at Ventana Ridge, and he has just pointed out to us that they don't allow anyone to bring in drinks. And as you can tell, we've got plenty of drinks that were brought in. However, the reason that happened was because we were told that if the bar, which is right there, is open, you cannot bring anything. However, if the bar is closed, then you're free to bring anything you want. And so we waited for the bar to open for 2 hours. It never did. And so eventually, we went to our rooms and brought the coolers that we have in our rooms, and we started to serve ourselves some drinks. And as soon as we were nice and comfortable and happy, what happens? This gentleman in the turquoise shirt comes and says, "You can't do that." And when we explained the situation to him, he said, "All right, I will make an exception. I will let you stay and finish your revelry and hope that you continue to have fun." And that's where it is. And as you can tell, the fun, the curadas cinchas, and the entertainment that is almost unavoidable at a curada cincha continues unabated.
37 guys assembling, playing, and celebrating 32 years of CURADA CINCHA. Tee 'em up, boys. Never forget Johnny.
Tony Reza tees off. What a beautiful drive right down the middle. The champion from 2022
Starts it off.
Juvi Celino tees off and barely misses the landscape expert out there. Enrique Tafoya. Hector Beltran. JT Trujillo, a little bit to the left. Chris Chavez. Chris Diaz. Yes, sir. Arturo Sierra puts it on the fairway. Manny Ontiveros bisecting the fairway. The padrino of CURADA CINCHA, Chuy Reza, puts it on the right side of the fairway. Ruli Reza, bit to the right on the fairway. Oscar Garza, straight down the middle. Nice. Right down the middle. Jorge Garza. Nacho Chavez. Get over. Bishop Tony Celino. Right down the middle. Very nice shot toward the middle of the fairway. Leo Chavez. Gil Ordonez, perfectly on the left side of the fairway. Simon Ordonez, a little bit on the right side of the fairway. Takes a good bounce. Kevin Watson, perfectly situated on the left side of the fairway. Carlos Ordonez, also on the perfectly situated left side of the fairway. Hector Diablo Lopez squeezes it through the prickly pear and cholla. Martin Diaz. Pablo Camacho, a little bit on the right side of the fairway. Willie Diaz drifting a bit to the right. Henry Martinez a little bit to the left. Robert Fierro down the middle, slightly on the left, the good side.
Lionel Nava.
A little bit to the right. Should be playable. Willie Mena. Nice shot. David Salcido splits the fairway in half. Great shot.
What a shot right down the middle, Mr. Germ.
Pete Germ Medina.
Very. A little right and space
Homer
to the right. Homer
Reza
goes to the right.
drifting a little bit to the right.
The annual mano-a-mano match between Checo and Willie clearly promises to be an exciting one.
Might go to that hole.
looking good. Oh! Did it bounce the wrong way? Stay on. Ay, 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 ay.
You pull it a little to the left. But you're dancing on the green.
Short,
Good.
but straight. Julio, let's go. Come on in. Break in. Break in. Ah, you beat him. You beat him.
Yes, yes.
By the way, the traditional Checo Willie mano a mano match ended with Willie edging out Checo by 1 stroke, 116 to 117. He managed 5 quotas to establish a new record.
Good morning, everyone. Curada Cincha 32, as it says on the mic. The Chairman, Commissioner, and Chief Executive Officer, Juvi Celino, has done a wonderful job. What's amazing even more is that he has managed to get at the top of the leaderboard on his flight. So the first question is, how do you handle all this pressure and still perform so well? What is it?
I don't know. It was a surprise for me yesterday when we tallied the scores, and I was on the top of my flight. So that was kind of a surprise for me. I just went out there and played and enjoyed it.
The accusations that there have been some shenanigans in fudging the numbers and all that, they are not true, I assume. You can swear to that, right?
I swear to that. I don't think there were any shenanigans at all or doctoring of numbers. I think everybody was playing honestly and counting everything that they were doing, and if not, I believe their partners were counting for them.
You are aware that it's a felony if you start messing with those numbers. Anyway, so tell me, what is your strategy for this last round, the final opportunity to stay on top and take the trophy home? What is your strategy?
I believe I'm just gonna go out there and play and enjoy it as best as I could. This is a beautiful course, and it's something that we have an opportunity to play once in a while, so I'm going to enjoy it as much as possible and just play my game.
Thank you, congratulations, and good luck.
Thank you. Take care.
Good morning once again. We are now interviewing the leader at the top of flight number 1. None other than Luis Fierro, a distinguished and accomplished golfer who has been here many times, and now it looks like the opportunity to take the cup home is at hand. How do you feel today, Luis?
Well, I feel fine, but you never can tell with this course. Obviously, I mean, you're gonna have to putt well. I mean, I can hit the ball pretty straight, but those greens can be tricky. I mean, they've been left, right, front, and back, and oh man. So if I can master the putting, I might have a good chance.
All right, this is Curada Cincha, and so I'm always wondering, what is the biggest curada that you have had all this session, 2 days worth of golf? What is the one thing that sticks out in your mind that is the most ridiculous thing that's happened?
Well, outside of the par 3, that short par 3, and everybody complaining about it, the biggest thing was probably having lunch and dinner, or breakfast and lunch with every guy. And the meeting was full of controversy concerning many rules. That's about it right now. Hopefully we can have more kudos today.
That is true. The debate for rules and everything becomes hysterical when you try to handle some kind of changes in a group of 35.
Oh yeah.
All right, one last question.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything differently to try to stay on top?
Only try to get acquainted with the greens. I mean, like I said, my driving and approach shot seems to be okay. But those greens, if I can master them, I'll do okay. That's about the only difference I'm going to try and do today.
And this is his last chance to master them.
That's right.
Congratulations, Louis.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. CURADA CINCHA 32. We have here the leader of flight number 3, Frank Hernandez. He had, if not the best, almost the best round of anyone yesterday, and he is on a streak. The question is, Frank, can you maintain that streak?
That is my goal. It's very difficult to put 2 rounds together that are very good, and I'm going to try my best. And it's also very difficult to play against all these young bucks because I'm one of the older ones, but I got all these other young guys that are have more stamina probably, and so that's going to be difficult.
Well, of course, all the oldsters in this organization are rooting for Frank. However, he's got a tough job. The one thing I will tell you in your side, in your favor, is that very few CURADA CINCHAs have been won without a streak of luck.
Yes, I agree.
The fact that you're skillful has nothing to do with
It's a streak of luck.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Of all the funny things or interesting things that have happened at CURADA CINCHA 32, which is the one that stands out in your mind?
I know it's probably one of my shots that I was trying to get to the green, and I popped that ball up about 20 feet, and it came down about 10 yards from me, and so that really blew that hole.
Of course, we all have examples of that kind of
Yes. Yes.
All right, Frank, do you have a strategy to wind this tournament up in your favor?
My strategy is play within my own self and keep it in the middle and avoid the 3 putts and keep on doing what I was doing yesterday.
A radical strategy to be sure. Yes. Frank, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. May you
Thank
take
you.
the trophy home.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Take care. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last interview before we hit round number 3, or rather round number 2, third day, the final round. Whoever wins today will determine who is the CURADA CINCHA champion. Here we have the opposite end of that spectrum. Yesterday, the accomplished golfer that Jesus Chuy Reza is turned out to be setting records on the high end of the scale. So, Chuy, you shot a 121 yesterday.
Yes.
I want to know how do you feel about having done that?
Well, Willie, thanks for bringing it up again because I think it's something that should be talked about. It was a very humbling experience. Tough to take, but at the end, I got a chance to experience what some other people, I don't know about you, but have experienced. But anyway, seriously, it's getting a little older, folks, and the body doesn't respond as well. But at the end, it's being out here, enjoying the event, enjoying the experience, enjoying the people, and the socialization that we do have. And this CURADA CINCHA that we always been doing for 30 years. So let's keep on doing that, and that's really the objective.
Well said, Chuy. Now, Chuy's rounds like this come like Halley's Comet, once every 75 years. So I hope it's another 75 years before it happens again.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Congratulations, Chuy, on setting another record. This is the second group on the second round, final round. Juvi Celino, Chris Diaz, Arturo Sierra, and Homer Reza. Good luck, men.
The next group, David Salcido, JT Trujillo, Leonel Nava, and Frank Hernandez. Teeing off next, Henry Martinez, Hector Lopez, Willie Mena, and Willie Diaz. Next on the tee are Kevin Watson, Luis Fierro, Pablo Camacho, and Joe Ayala. The next foursome, Carlos Ordóñez, Enrique Tafoya, Nacho Chavez, and his little brother Willie. The next foursome, Manny Ontiveros, Chino Labrado, Oscar Garza, and Tony Reza. The final foursome, Jorge Garza, Simon Ordóñez, Robert Fierro, and Martín Díaz.
kick to the right.
Third, second, and third. So winner, first, and second. So, looking at the board, it looks like 168 wins the 168. Willie Mena wins the second runner-up. For the
Hey, is this just for the flights?
No, the flights are done. They're
There's
done.
168 over there.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Willie's Tacayos.
Wait. Don't spend it yet.
My mistake.
Don't spend it
So
yet.
it looks like 165, Frank Hernandez.
Frank Hernandez!
Hell yeah, Frank.
Woo! I feel embarrassed to say this, but it looks like I won the trophy.
You also get $150.
Thank you. It was a surprise to me. I never thought that I would shoot this boat today, but I was firing at the pin. You were sitting right.
Let him talk.
And this
Thank you.
this award also was from Arturo. Arturo donated these 2 silver coins. There's 2 silver coins, one from the state of Texas and one from the state of Arizona, and he donated those for the cup winner. And he also donated one for the first runner-up. First and second. I don't know how we're gonna do that, pero
I'll take one of these, and I'll give you one of these, and one of that.
Take them both and then you can sit one on them.
Because one of them is for Frank.
second and third.
With the second. So you keep those.